This is Fox 5 News, serving the New York City metropolitan area, a New York source for breaking news, weather, sports, traffic, and entertainment. In sports news, the New York Yankees are playing Game 1 of the World Series against the Milwaukee Brewers with the first pitch at 8:00 p.m. Eastern from the Bronx. Hold on, I am receiving some breaking news from my producer, saying that sources have claimed that the world is going to end on Halloween, October 31st of this year. Reports are stating that natural disasters will occur across the United States, then a massive asteroid will hit Earth. I have been told that some crazy people are spreading ridiculous rumors about catastrophe, but it could change. It is 7:00 a.m. here in New York City on Thursday, October 24, 2019. The current weather conditions are mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 36 degrees.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. According to multiple reports from many news stations and other media sources across the United States, on October 31st, or Halloween 2019, the world is going to end. The reports have said that multiple natural disasters across the U.S. will happen all day on October 30th. Then on October 31st, a massive 5-mile-wide asteroid will hit Earth, ending all life on Earth as we know it. No action needs to be taken at this time, but when disaster strikes, prepare to seek shelter right away. Stay tuned to local media sources for more information on this startling news.
We are currently receiving breaking news out of many cities across the United States that a mass panic has taken place across several major cities. A source has told me that people are roaming the streets, going bananas, and are acting like fools and rioting, simply because people do not want to die. This is some pretty crazy news right now, and the president has stated that people of this nation should not be acting like animals and destroying property, and should be acting like citizens of one nation, under God. Live from Los Angeles is Maria Patterson, from ABC 7 Los Angeles. Maria, what is going on?
I am currently live from downtown Los Angeles, where it is absolute chaos right here. Like you said, people are going ballistic and destroying property not only here in LA, but in several major cities like Houston, New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, Boston, Atlanta, and St. Louis. I have been told that this end of the world rumor is not a rumor anymore, and it is actually going to happen. I don't understand why in the world that people are going insane simply because they don't want to die. Chill, the earth can't exist forever. The world has to end someday. But we still have a week left until we are all dead. From Los Angeles, Maria Patterson, signing off.
Thank you, Maria. That is pretty crazy stuff. Hold on, there is a new activation of the emergency alert system that will be transmitting anytime now. From Fox New York, this is James Brown, signing off.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Reports of a mass panic have been received in several major cities across the United States. These cities include Los Angeles, New York City, Houston, Chicago, Philadelphia, Boston, Atlanta, and St. Louis. Reports have claimed that thousands of civilians are roaming the streets, looting, rioting, and causing damage to property and injuries. In addition, the motive of this mass panic is that the world is going to end next week. Police departments have been called in to try to assess the situation. As a precaution, All residents of these cities are advised to stay indoors and to lock all windows and doors. Do not go outside, or else you are on site. Do not participate in the riots, you will be arrested. Stay tuned to this station for more information on this dangerous situation.
We have some disturbing news to report. According to a source, it has been revealed how the world is going to end this Halloween. The source says that there will be bone-chilling temperatures and blizzards in the northeast, extreme flooding in the southeast, extreme heat and wildfires in the southwest, a massive tornado outbreak in the Midwest, and earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis in the northwest. Then, after all of this madness, the Yellowstone supervolcano will erupt due to the earthquakes, and then a massive 3-mile-wide asteroid will hit Earth, ending all life on Earth as we know it. In other news, the mass panic has slowly come to a halt. Over 100,000 people have been arrested for looting, rioting and causing damage to property. Hold on, there is a new activation of the emergency alert system coming your way. Please stay tuned.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service. The NWS has discovered the way that the world is going to end this Halloween. There will be blizzards and bone-chilling temperatures in the northeast, extreme flooding in the southeast, earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions in the northwest, a massive heat wave and wildfires in the southwest, and a massive tornado outbreak in the Midwest. In addition, the Yellowstone supervolcano will erupt, and then a massive asteroid will hit Earth, ending all life on Earth as we know it. No action needs to be taken at this time, but when disaster strikes, take the requested action for that disaster. Please stay tuned to your local news station for more information on this developing situation.
This is KTLA, serving the greater Los Angeles area. We provide you local weather, traffic, sports, news, and entertainment. But hold on, today is October 30th. Oh my, that means that the world is going to end tomorrow. The disasters will begin today, and the emergency alert system told us what is going to happen. Earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, flooding, heat, wildfires, tornadoes, blizzards, bitter cold, Yellowstone erupting, then the massive asteroid will hit Earth, and I mean, oh my god. This is going to be a terrifying stretch of events that will eventually lead to our death. The source claims that the disasters will begin at 3 a.m. Pacific time today, and the asteroid will hit Earth at 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time tomorrow. Hold on, the president is now going to deliver a speech to the American public in a few moments. Please stay tuned for that message.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
My fellow Americans, as you all know, our world is going to end tomorrow, on Halloween. There will be a multitude of natural disasters that will occur across the United States. Then, the Yellowstone supervolcano will erupt, and finally, a massive asteroid will hit Earth, ending life as we know it. This is honestly terrifying news, and we probably can't do anything to stop it. Mother Nature ruined our lives. As Americans, let us live our final moments together through this catastrophe. It is unknown why this is happening, but it might be just Mother Nature unleashing her fury on this wonderful green and blue planet. Thank you, and may God bless the United States of America.
That was a message from the President. We now return to regular programming.
This is NBC New York with breaking news out of the Northeast United States. Reports are coming in that a massive blizzard containing heavy, blowing snow, bone-chilling temperatures, and howling gale-force winds have come in several major cities in the Northeast, including New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, and Providence. I am being told that the blizzard is not falling in just these cities. It is falling in the entire states of Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York State, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. Live from Manhattan is my correspondent Andrew Sims. Andrew, what is going on?
I am currently out here in New York City, and it is complete hell out here. I am currently out in this blizzard, where forecasts are calling for winds of 70 miles per hour, 24 to 36 inches of snow, and temperatures as cold as -10 degrees. I am trying to keep my balance from these howling winds, but I am struggling to do so. I am honestly feeling like I am out in a hurricane. And this madness is happening around the entire northeastern United States. It is so cold out here that I am going to die of hypothermia. I need to get my ass inside a building now. I do not want to die. Sorry, I've got to go. I have to get warm, even though I am wearing a winter coat, a bikini, pants and boots. This is Andrew Sims, signing off.
Wow. I currently feel you now, even though our studio has its heater on. Hold on, there is a new activation of the emergency alert system. Stay tuned.
The National Weather Service has issued a blizzard warning for the entire northeastern United States until further notice. A massive blizzard is currently striking this region, and forecasts are calling for between 24 to 36 inches of snow, wind gusts of around 60 to 70 miles per hour, and temperatures of -10 degrees or lower. Dangerous travel conditions are extremely likely, leading to impassable roads. Power outages are possible due to downed tree limbs or power lines from damaging winds. Visibilities could be near zero in some areas. A blizzard warning means that severe winter weather conditions are expected or occurring. Whiteout conditions are expected due to blowing snow and strong winds. Do not travel. If you must travel, keep a winter survival kit with you. If you get stranded, stay with your vehicle. Due to very cold temperatures, keep warm inside your home.
This is Local 10 News Miami, and we are currently receiving breaking news. A massive rainstorm is currently hitting the southeastern United States, bringing up to a foot of rain in some areas. This has led to the overflow of many lakes and rivers, which obviously means that flooding is occurring. It feels like a hurricane, but without the winds. I am being told that this is the second disaster due to the end of the world, and the first one was a massive blizzard hitting the Northeast. Live from downtown Miami is my correspondent, Allison. Allison, are you there?
I am live from downtown Miami, where it is absolutely pouring down here. Thank the Lord I am not in a hurricane, or else I would die. Anyways, this rainstorm is expected to bring around 12 to 18 inches of rain, leading to the overflow of many lakes and rivers, resulting in flooding. And I have been told that this is happening not just in Miami. This is happening in the entire states of Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, Kentucky, Maryland, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia. I have to get to higher ground immediately, since I do not want to get swept away by raging floodwaters. I have to go. This is a life-threatening situation out here, and I do not want to risk my life. This is Allison, signing off.
Thank you, Allison. Get to safe ground now. Hold on, there's a new activation of the emergency alert system. Stay tuned for this message.
The National Weather Service has issued a flood warning for the entire southeastern United States until further notice. The NWS is currently tracking a massive line of thunderstorms which are producing extremely heavy rainfall across this region. 12 to 18 inches of rain is expected, with some areas possibly reaching 24 inches. This will result in the overflow of many lakes and rivers, which will cause massive flooding to occur. A flood warning means that flooding is imminent or occurring. Move to higher ground immediately. Residents living among creeks and streams should take immediate precautions to protect life and property. Do not attempt to travel unless you are evacuating an area subject to flooding, or if the area is under an evacuation order. Most flooding deaths occur in automobiles. If you encounter a closed or flooded road, turn around, don't drown.
This is ABC 15 News Phoenix, with a special report. Currently, there is a massive heat wave going on in the southwestern United States. Multiple cities are experiencing temperatures between 100 and 115 degrees. It is October right now, but honestly it is feeling like July. In addition, due to low humidity and high winds, there is the potential for wildfires to break out. This is the third disaster due to the end of the world. The other two were a massive blizzard in the northeast and flooding in the southeast. Live from Phoenix is my correspondent Dave. Dave, are you there?
I am currently live from Phoenix. It is so damn hot right now, as temperatures are around 115 degrees. Why the hell am I wearing a suit? It is too hot for a suit. I should be wearing a t-shirt and shorts. I am sweating right now, and at least I have a water bottle handy so I can stay hydrated. Like you said, it is unseasonably hot for October, as the temperatures are currently what you would expect in July. Many cities in the states of California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas are experiencing temperatures of up to 100 degrees or higher. Shit, there is the potential for wildfires to break out due to low humidity and high winds. If there's a wildfire in Phoenix, I am getting my ass out of there. This is Dave, signing off.
Thank you, Dave. And make sure you stay safe in this heat wave. Hold on, there is a new activation of the emergency alert system, so please stay tuned for this message.
The National Weather Service has issued an excessive heat warning for the entire southwestern United States until further notice. Temperatures of around 105 to 115 degrees are expected in California, Arizona, and Nevada, and temperatures of 100 to 110 degrees are expected in Utah, New Mexico, and Texas. High temperatures of this magnitude can cause heat-related illnesses and heat stroke, which can cause death. People who play and work outdoors and those that do not have air conditioning are most vulnerable. Take extra precautions when you work or spend time outdoors. When possible, reschedule strenuous activities to early morning or evening. Know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Wear lightweight and loose-fitting clothing if possible, and drink plenty of water. An excessive heat warning means that high temperatures over an extended period of time is expected. To reduce risk during outdoor work, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration recommends scheduling frequent dress breaks in shaded and air-conditioned environments. Do not leave pets and children unattended in vehicles. Car temperatures can reach dangerous levels, and can result in death of that child or pet. Heat stroke is an emergency, call 911. The National Weather Service has issued a red flag warning for the entire state of Arizona until further notice. Due to high temperatures, low humidity, and high winds across the state, the potential for wildfires is likely. Sustained winds of 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts of 30 miles per hour are expected. Relative humidity levels between 15 to 25% is expected. These conditions are favorable for wildfires to develop. A red flag warning means that critical fire weather conditions are occurring. A combination of warm temperatures, low humidity, and high winds can cause wildfires. following message is transmitted at the request of the Phoenix Police Department. The entire city of Phoenix is in extreme danger. A massive wildfire has been spotted in the city of Phoenix. This fire has been caused by the heat wave that has been occurring across the southwestern United States. All residents of the city of Phoenix are strongly advised to evacuate the area immediately. Before you evacuate, take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio for your journey. Evacuation shelters have been set up in Tempe, Mesa, and Tucson. Locations of these shelters can be found at www.fema.gov. Tie a white towel to a visible location of your residence, such as a door or mailbox. Do not use the towel if you need assistance. Do not pick up loved ones from schools, hospitals, or nursing homes, as they have their own evacuation procedures. Evacuate now.
This is KCTV5 Kansas City with a special report. There have been reports of a massive tornado outbreak in the Midwestern United States. Tornadoes are currently on the ground in cities such as Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Chicago, St. Louis, Kansas City, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, and Des Moines. According to the National Weather Service, a massive severe squall line is what is responsible for producing these tornadoes. Sources have claimed that all of these tornadoes are at EF5 strength. Live from Kansas City is my correspondent Jill. Jill, are you there?
I am live in Kansas City right now, where sirens are going off due to the tornado that is currently on the ground. I have been told that there are more tornadoes on the ground in several Midwestern cities. This is the fourth disaster that has happened in the United States. The National Weather Service has confirmed that all of these tornadoes are at EF5 strength. Damn, that is a lot of strong tornadoes. Holy shit, I see the tornado from where I am standing. It is so large that it is as big as some EF5 tornadoes of recent time. I have to get my ass out of here and get to a safe shelter before I get killed. This is Jill, signing off.
Thank you, Jill. Get to safe shelter now. Hold on, there is a new activation of the emergency alert system. Please stay tuned.
Civil danger warning. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Multiple tornadoes are on the ground in several major cities across the Midwestern United States. These cities include Cleveland, Cincinnati, Columbus, Indianapolis, Chicago, St. Louis, Kansas City, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, and Des Moines. In addition, all of these tornadoes have been confirmed to be at EF5 strength. As a precaution, all residents of these cities are strongly advised to seek shelter immediately. Go to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Stay away from windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to a substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. If out in the open, find the nearest ditch and cover your head with your hands. Take shelter now. This is an extremely dangerous situation.
This is Como News serving the Seattle area, with breaking news. Hundreds of earthquakes ranging from 4.0 to 6.5 have been reported in several major cities across the northwestern United States. Cities reporting earthquakes include Seattle, Portland, Eugene, Boise, Great Falls, Denver, Colorado Springs, and Billings. In addition, one large earthquake was reported at Yellowstone National Park. That means that the possibility of the Yellowstone supervolcano erupting cannot be ruled out. These earthquakes have been caused by seismic activity across the region. Live from Seattle is my correspondent Tom. Tom, are you there?
I am Liv from Seattle. There is an earthquake in Seattle, along with other earthquakes in several major cities in the northwestern United States. It is shaking out here, and why the hell am I standing out here? It is dangerous, and I need to get my ass to shelter. I guess I'm trying to provide information to the people of Seattle. I am also being told that there is an earthquake at Yellowstone National Park. God damn it, that means that the Yellowstone supervolcano might erupt. If that happens, we are all screwed. I have to get the hell out of here and get to a shelter. This is Tom, signing off.
Thank you, Tom. Stay safe out there. Hold on, there is a new activation of the emergency alert system. Please stay tuned for this message.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. Hundreds of earthquakes between 4.0 to 6.5 have been reported in the northwestern United States. States reporting earthquakes include Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and Colorado. In addition, a large earthquake with a magnitude of 8.1 was reported at Yellowstone National Park. As a result, massive damage, injuries, and casualties have been reported as a result of these quakes. The Yellowstone supervolcano is at risk to erupt due to the large earthquake at Yellowstone. All residents of these states are strongly advised to seek shelter immediately. Get under a piece of sturdy furniture. Stay away from windows, doors, and outside walls. If outdoors, move away from buildings, lights, and utility poles. If in a vehicle, stop in an open area, away from buildings, trees, or overpasses. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. Multiple volcanoes have erupted due to earthquakes across the northwestern United States. Volcanoes that have erupted include Mount St. Helens, Mount Rainier, Mount Hood, and Mount Shasta. All residents within a 35-mile radius of these volcanoes are strongly advised to evacuate immediately. Take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio with you for your journey. If you have asthma or other respiratory illnesses, wear a mask to prevent yourself from ash exposure. Do not pick up relatives from schools, hospitals, or nursing homes. These facilities have their own evacuation procedures. Stay tuned to this station for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey, as well as the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center. A tsunami warning has been issued for the entire west coast of the United States until further notice. At 7:10 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center is tracking a massive tsunami with a height of 500 feet high. This tsunami is expected to strike the United States west coast within the next 2 hours. This tsunami is moving east at 75 miles per hour. If you have not evacuated already due to the earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, do so now. Tsunamis are large waves that are not surfable. Take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio with you. Do not pick up relatives from hospitals or nursing homes, as these facilities have their own evacuation procedures. Evacuate now. I repeat, evacuate now.
This is CNN News with a breaking report. The Yellowstone volcano is only 5 hours away from erupting. Doomsday is coming closer to the second. The United States is mostly in ruins due to the natural disasters that have occurred. But we are more screwed since that a supervolcanic eruption is so many times more powerful than an ordinary volcanic eruption. Ash will spread throughout the entire United States and it could have a global effect as well. The world can go into a volcanic winter, and most of the United States will be destroyed with ash. This is Julie Thomas of CNN News, signing off.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will be on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KMOX. We will continue to serve the St. Louis area. If you are not in this local area, tune now to a station providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the St. Louis area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. We interrupt our regular programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming operations have been discontinued during this emergency. This is KMOX. This station will continue furnishing news, official information and instructions for the St. Louis area. If you are not in the St. Louis area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. The Yellowstone supervolcano has erupted due to an 8.1 magnitude earthquake at Yellowstone National Park. An ash cloud has been sent 10 miles into the atmosphere. All residents of the United States are strongly advised to seek shelter immediately. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Stay tuned to this station for more information on this dangerous situation.
It is October 31st, 2019. Halloween, 2019. But, today is Doomsday. It has finally come. The world will end at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time when an asteroid known as 2016 Y238 will hit Earth, ending all life as we know it. After all of the natural disasters that have happened across the United States, ranging from blizzards, flooding, tornadoes, wildfires, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis, all of this was the sign that a world-ending event is going to take place. And yesterday, the Yellowstone supervolcano erupted, causing massive damage and a massive volcanic winter across the world. Global temperatures have dropped by an average of 10 degrees. This is Lee Miller, likely broadcasting the final news bulletin on ABC News. Happy Doomsday, everyone. We're all going to die. We can't do anything. I'm sorry. It's too late.
We interrupt our programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. NASA has recently discovered a massive asteroid, named 2016 Y238, which is on a direct collision course with Earth. This asteroid will impact Earth within the next 12 hours. This asteroid is 3 miles wide, which means that an impact will cause global destruction. NASA is attempting to build a rocket or a nuclear missile at the asteroid from hitting Earth and ending all life as we know it. This message will repeat in 1 minute. We will update you on the current situation shortly. This is a global emergency action notification. All news and radio stations across the world should transmit this emergency action notification message. All programming has been suspended indefinitely due to an ongoing global event. This is CUSA. We will continue to serve the Denver area. If you are not in this area, tune now to a station providing news and information for your local area. This message is issued for the United States only. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Denver area. Do not use the telephone. Telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. We interrupt our programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow. This is an update to the global emergency action notification that was issued 11 hours ago. The asteroid, 2016 Y238, is confirmed to collide with Earth. This asteroid will impact Earth within the next hour. This asteroid is approximately 3 miles wide. There is nothing humanity can do to stop this. When the asteroid impacts, giant mega-tsunamis will form, megaquakes will occur, and the sun will be blocked entirely for about 10 years. All organisms on Earth will die when this happens. Bring all your family and friends in an underground shelter and brace for the end. This is the EAS guy, Tom, signing off for the final time. We now conclude the final activation of the emergency alert system.